It's really a role where it's similar to what we're doing now. Okay, so give you opinions, outlooks, so on and so forth. And I've always liked coming up to KL simply because the food is better. So when Jason was talking about survey about the food, it's like, what's there to complain about, man? I mean, it's like when you eat the same food in Singapore, right? It's twice as expensive and it's half as good, right? But you know, this is I don't know how much this is, but I had what you had just now, and the curry chicken was boleh, right? Was it okay? Okay, I didn't know you do survey form, right? Boleh. So it's okay, right? I don't know. And the last time when we did it so I did a lot of talks about Busa as well, so you know the Busa building, and then they always have got this, for lunchtime they have nasi lemak. And nasi lemak, I tell you, it's not the ikan bilis which is the deciding factor, it's basically the chili, right? The chili north of the causeway is really somehow special. It's different. So I come here and I have fun, I talk to friends, I get paid, but really it's the food. The food is good stuff, man. Yeah. So unfortunately today, I'm only here for half a day, so I came in the morning, I just touched down, and I'll be flying up. So no chance to go and eat durian or whatever, but of course if you guys want to take me out for durian, maybe I had to make an exception. But now raining, a bit difficult. Okay, we're going to do a couple of things today. On paper, we've got quite a lot of time, 3 hours, but I think depending on the quality of my jokes, it can go either very fast or very slow. Okay, but based on the content, we have quite a full day. We'll be talking about a couple of things. So we have talk about REITs, real estate investment trusts, talk about ETFs, exchange traded funds. We talk a little bit about portfolio management, and then we talk a little bit about trading. Okay, so this morning you guys had a trading session, right? Was it good? You all know how to draw the lines, right? At least, right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to use some of that. So I'm not going to cover the basics because it's already covered, and I just want you to give, just want to give some ideas on how you can use technical analysis on exchange traded funds. Okay. Unfortunately, my Can Trade demo account is not working today, so I'm going to be using a different platform, a US platform. So the examples that we're going to use will be US based. Unfortunately, we don't have the demo account. Okay, so let's push off. So this is basically my profile, which Jason has already elaborated. Right? All you need to know, right, is basically I paid to be a stock king. Right? Market strategist, that was my job. And every morning I would not every morning, but 3 times a week I'll be on Singapore radio. So if you're driving, then you'll hear me on radio talking about some rubbish about the stock market, blah blah blah. Okay. So that's my job, and I really love talking to people and doing training. So much so that I actually quit CIMB and now I'm a faculty. So I teach at a university, right? But to be honest, undergrads and adult learners are totally different. Undergrads, all they want to ask is, "Hey, sir, the model answer." That's all they want to ask. But stock market cannot have model answer, right? Stock market, you need to learn something, then you're going to try out. And it's more fun, right? And I can guarantee you, right, if you learn about trading and investing in the market, right, it's more fun. Because it's not fun if you give money to me, the fund manager, and I was a fund manager, so I moved from the dark side to the Jedi side. So I can tell you all the tricks that we do later on when we're not being recorded by Joseph. Okay, and I can tell you that it's more fun that you learn and you lose money. If you pay me and I help you to lose money, it's not fun. Because you don't learn anything. But if you learn yourself, and the first 2 times you trade and all that, you don't make money, at least you learn something now. Then you get better. Over time, you'll be, Jedi Master. So that's why we are here today, right? So let's talk about real estate investment trust. Now, are you guys familiar with REITs? REITs. Okay, REITs, right? Now, REITs is basically a very efficient way to participate in the property market without actually owning property. You know the problems with owning property, as in physical property, you need to pay a whole bunch of money, then you need to go and rent it out, then after you need to go and change the light bulbs whenever something spoils, or the tenant complain and all that, right? So we want to have an instrument where we can participate in the benefits and the gains of property, but not actually owning property. So that's where REITs come in. Okay? So why might I want to own one? Why might I want to own one? Okay, so we'll talk about the benefits of REITs in a little bit. But let's talk about different type of REITs available. Okay. Now REITs is basically a class of instrument, but there are different types. It's just like you've got different types of soft drinks, right? So when we talk about different type of REITs, we're talking about the sectors which they operate in. So you have got things like retail, office, residential, industrial, hospitality, healthcare, so on and so forth. Actually, can you all see the thing? Is it a bit bright, like the lights? Okay, right? Okay, so it's just me. Okay, don't worry. Okay, now can you actually see this? Is it possible to switch off the front row lights? Is it possible? I don't know about you guys, but I'm 45 this year, and earlier this year, when I went to order something, someone actually called me uncle. You know, they used to call me 老板 or 大哥, right? Now it's uncle already. And I got my reading glasses, so it may not be so good. Alright, so retail REITs. Okay, let me give you an idea. A REIT is basically a landlord. Alright? So when we buy a REIT, we are buying shares of REIT. And what the REIT does, right, is to basically take the money, okay, during IPO process, right, to buy a portfolio of property. So they're basically landlords, okay? And as a landlord, you can own different type of property, right? So retail REIT, what does the landlord own? Basically shopping centers, okay? So these are the examples of retail REITs based in out of Singapore. So all these different names. So you might not be familiar with them. Star Hill is in KL, right? Yeah. Okay, so you might not be familiar with all that, but let me just talk a little bit about the business model. So how do landlords make money in general? Any of you a tenant? No? Any of you a landlord? Yes? So how you make money is basically you squeeze out rent, right? Okay? And so for retail REITs no different. So if let's say we together after this session, we'll all become best friends, then I will start a REIT, then you give me money, and then we're going to find some building in KL to go and buy, some shopping center. Pavilion sounds okay, right? Cheap let's go and buy. Anyway, you go and scam all the Singaporeans kind of shop this pavilion, right? So pavilion. Okay, let's say we go and buy pavilion, and then pavilion got a few hundred shops. Okay? So what we do is, of course, we want to make pavilion attractive so that people will come, and then there'll be foot traffic, right? And then, of course, as a percentage of foot traffic, there always most of them will go and look around, window shopping, but some of them will actually go and buy things up. Okay? And of course, we will find the shops which always make money in the shopping center. What kind of shops always make money in the shopping center? Food. Yeah, the drink shop. The food court, right? The drink shop. Confirm will never lose money, right? You can don't eat, but can you don't drink? Right? So we're going to find those shops that always make money, and after 3 years, when the rent is up, the contract is up, we just ask them for more money. Okay? So this is how REITs make money generally. And retail REITs, the tenant are basically shops, so they own the shopping centers, right? Okay. Now, how can you tell whether a retail REIT is doing well or not doing